Hello, everybody in YouTube land, coming at you unfiltered, obviously, because my pores are huge in this video. A lot of people have asked me how I eat, and if you are on my channel and you're one of my 13 subscribers, then you know that I'm big into the low carb, keto, carnivore lifestyle. But before this, I discovered fasting. Now I have struggled with my weight, even though most of my life I've actually been pretty darn lean. I was also a binger, but being a binger came way before fasting. I was binging before then. Fasting was actually a way for me to control my weight later on and actually helped me regulate my appetite later on. But that's for another video, and I'll get into that later. This video is about how I found out about fasting. So a few years ago, I was introduced to the concept of fasting when I did a workout program called the Venus Index to get rid of some baby weight. I didn't have a lot, but I had more than I liked. I mean, who has the kind of baby weight they like? Okay, TMI, I had, for the first time, I was able to wear low cut blouses and had cleavage. Didn't last long though. Anyways, fasting was incorporated into the program. And the kind of fasting that they recommended was a 24-hour fast once to twice a week. This type of fasting was termed Eat, Stop, Eat by Brad Pilon. And he has a book out there, you can look it up. I did it. I lost weight, and at the time, it was difficult for me. Fast forward to now, and this kind of fast is easy for me. I OMAD about 5 to 6 days a week. I mean, I OMADed today. I did a 24-hour fast today. But back in 2012, it was brutal. Why? I now know. It was because I was not a low carber. Some people can do these 24-hour fast, these OMAD type of eating windows, and they are okay. I was not. I needed to be low carb for it to work for me. I was still a sugar addict at the time, but I powered through doing this Venus Index and doing their training plan and the way of eating. So I fasted once a week. I think there were a few times I did once or twice a week. What I would usually would break my fast with was anything but low carb. Usually a lean meat, low fat yogurt, and some veggies. Low fat yogurt, I know. My God, if I could just go back in time and slap myself, I would. Perhaps if I had broken my fast with what I ate now, it would have, been easier for me. Put it this way, usually what I'll break my fast with, not usually because I don't always eat liver, just once or twice a week, but here's what I broke my last fast with. A pound of liver, a pound, yeah, balut. If you don't know what balut is, just Google it. It's good. And chicharrones, pork rinds. That was one half of my OMAD, and then the second half of my meal was a bacon wrapped filet mignon and 2 eggs with cheese. This is not starving, nor is it binging. I am deliberate, I eat slowly, and I enjoy my food. I call it OMAD, but I do give myself 1 to 4 hours to finish. Since I break my fast typically at work, I might eat half at the beginning and then eat the rest an hour or 2 later. Maybe sometimes 3, depending on how I feel. This is how I do my fasting. It isn't just about weight loss. Back in 2012, I did do it for weight loss though. When I reached my goal weight, I got to 117.4 pounds. I still have that listed. As soon as I reached 117.4 pounds, I dropped the fasting. And As expected, my weight did creep back up slowly. It crept back up to the 130s, but at that time I was okay with being 130, as I now carried a good amount of muscle from doing the training program. So the 130 after the workout program looked much different than the 130 before I trained when I was just a runner. So 130 as a runner versus 130 with weight training looked totally different. So although I did not continue fasting, the Eat Stop Eat style of fasting, I did take with me some lessons during this time. During the Venus program, I did search the internet for other fasting styles, and I found 16-8, which is Lean Gains, and I actually really, really liked Lean Gains. I found it really doable for me, but there weren't that many people who were doing the Venus Index doing Lean Gains, so I felt like I was doing it wrong, and so I just stopped doing it. And what I should have done is just kept with the fasting style that worked for me, and maybe I would have continued doing it after the program was over and not went back to the 130s. But again, I wanted to do what everybody else was doing, and I dropped 16-8 for the rest of the program and did Eat Stop Eat. And no shade thrown to Eat Stop Eat. A lot of people do it and are successful with it. I just was not. I should have stuck with what was good for me at the time, what I would have probably most likely succeeded with. But again, I still kept those lessons with me. After the program, I stopped eating at night. This is how I kept my weight gain in check and kept in the 130s for quite a while. Now I still struggled with binging. This was even before this, even before I did the Venus Index program and learned about fasting. In fact, the whole time I did the program, I didn't binge at all. But before, afterwards, I still struggled with binging. But now I had a cutoff for a time when I did not eat. No eating after 8 p.m. And I think that this helped control my weight during the years that I was still suffering with my binge eating disorder. So it ended up that I did a mini fast of 10 to 12 hours, most of it sleeping. Some people wouldn't even consider that a fast if I stopped eating at 8. So this is a lesson from Eat Stop Eat. It was helpful to mitigate some of the damage that was done by binge eating. Now, were there times that I did not stop eating at 8? Yeah, but most times I did. And I really felt that it helped. But that's about it for my introduction to fasting story. It goes on and on and on. Okay, maybe not on and on, but I will talk more about fasting later. And that's about it, my intro to fasting. Thanks for watching, and I shall talk to you all later. Bye-bye.